and lovely audience, and you have to give yourselves applause this afternoon. Yeah, give yourselves applause. That's right. You're deserving, most deserving. Yeah, most deserving, and that's just awesome. This week is just as energetic as all, and just filled with things that's going to be sometimes surprising. Information is still being passed on, and new ideas, and just things that are refreshing. And that's what Bountiful Harvest is all about. And I'm just excited to be a host. And I just want to just say at the beginning of this show and the top of this show, I want to thank this great staff that helps us week in and week out. And we launched out on this venture just trusting and believing. And I think that we've come a long way. And this awesome band, my son Kenyon on the drums, this LRM band, and Pastor Patrick Tucker, who is the leader of that great crew over there on the organ, and that over there is Brandon Kahn on the keys, and just a killer drummer, and then Shannon Tucker, who's just all around as well. So I thank all of them. Yeah, great. Listen, I'm not going to delay anything, and if you were just standing there and refreshing your browser, you say they're late, but you knew we were coming. Thank you for staying. We're going to get right on with this show. This afternoon is Come As Beautiful As You Are. Now, here's our general idea about this, is that, yes, the Lord wants you to come as you are. But I think we need to focus on that a little bit more, and let's consider what's going on the inside, because that's where he's going to do that marvelous makeover on you. And there's not a lot that people can do with you on the inside, because that's something that's between you and God. But where we can assist one another is on the outside with ideas, refreshing ideas. And we don't have to be trend followers. I think that people that love the Lord can be trend setters. Yeah, and what we do, when I think about coming as beautiful as you are, what we do is we're just not following up. And as people say sometimes, that they're bringing things that are in the world, that are in the church. I believe that everything started with God, because at the beginning I just count one, and that's just God. And then after God, there was a second, and that was Adam. And then after Adam, there was Eve. So everything that come after them had to be set in motion by what God started. Okay, so what we're doing is we're bringing back some things where they belong. And since they've been out in the world a little bit, they've gotten a little dusty. Skirts got shorter, shorts got shorter, and the holes got in them. But what we're doing is we're dusting that stuff off, and we're putting it back in perspective, and we're going to come into the worship experience when we get ready as beautiful as we are. And how better could I present it to you than having stylists and fashion connoisseurs in this place to present. I have people here in this city, Decatur, Alabama, that are entrepreneurs of some of the most awesome apparel shops, as well some stylists that know what they're doing and they know how to whip it up. So why don't we go ahead and get into our show this afternoon, and I'm going to start bringing to our stage our models. This is a little different from any other. I'm not seated. I'm not going to be interviewing anyone, but we're going to be asking a few questions as we get started. So I want to bring to the stage as our stylist this evening for the short hairstyle, and she is none other than LaShondra Mock. Come on, let's give her a hand this afternoon. Okay, and LaShondra's model this afternoon is going to be our very own April Tucker. Come on out here, April. Yeah. There's April. Now, LaShondra's going to be whipping April up here with a short hair style. And, I don't know a lot about this. I just know that the finished product, I can always say, man, that's a gorgeous hairdo. And I want to really tell you how this come about. Before I met LaShondra, April come in one day, and I says, girl, who did your hair? And she said, LaShondra. And I said, I like that. And it was that hairstyle that actually prompted this show. I said, we need to see that happen right before our eyes. So I want you to take a good look at the before. Ah, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. And in a few minutes, you're going to have a after, but we're not going to take a photo and then bring you back something later. You're going to get a chance to watch this. So you can go ahead, LaShondra, and start working on that. And I'm going to tell you more about LaShondra because her shop is located right here in Decatur, Alabama. And certainly to you who don't have that last minute to get it together, LaShondra is going to be the place that you want to go when you want to get things worked on. Okay, you're made up. Let me go ahead and get this second chair filled while LaShondra is going to work there. And all the way from Anniston, Alabama. From Anniston, Alabama. Salon 22. And the proprietor and owner of that shop. And here in this studio this afternoon is none other than Latasha Smith. Come on and give her a hand. Come on, Latasha. This is Latasha. Salon 22, she is the proprietor there. And that's in Anniston, Alabama. And Latasha's going to be doing a long hairstyle. And we're going to get you a model out here, Latasha. Now, let me tell you, I had to search high and low for this model. And now this is a special model. And this is my wife. Come on, y'all, give me applause. This is my wife that's going to be her model this afternoon, and that's none other than Cassandra Hurth. Yeah. Now, this was who?
This is my beautician from day one.
Speak a little louder.
This is my beautician from day one.
From day one. Yeah, before you married me and moved to Decatur, Alabama. This was who was taking care of things. Okay, well, okay. So what it took to get me going, that's what's going to work this evening to keep me going. All right, so Latasha, go ahead and you can get started there. Now, we have another seat, and it may be being made available here soon. And we're going to have a barber as well that's going to be doing a cut. But what I want to do while they're starting to work on things is start getting some, what we really want to do is get some ideas about what we want to do when we're getting ready and to make ourselves to worship experience, because everything is just not church service. We have concerts, and you have evening service, and so forth and so on. So what we're doing is we're starting to move and kind of transcending now to what is more contemporary, but still it's certainly a godly fashion. Things have changed over the years where there was just kind of a Saturday night press and curl. And I would that I had the audience here that knew about the Royal Crown grease on Saturday night and the straightening comb, and get in there and that stuff starts sizzling, and you know, and it runs down your neck and everything. Those days are come and gone. So it's all now about something that is more fashionable. And LaShondra's going away on that, flipping over there. Now, what are you going to be doing here? What's Latasha going to be working with you on? Just a flat iron? No curls?
No curls. Just flat.
Just flat. Okay. I'm going to get that just flattened out there. Now, you guys go to work, because we also have here this afternoon, and every time he show up in this studio, he knows that he's going to be called to the front. And I'm going to get him right up here, because he's going to give us just some musical entertainment, and that's none other than the sensational Junior Gator. Come on up here, Bishop Gator, and give us some, yeah. Man, what's going on? See what's going on up here today. This is called Come As Beautiful As You Are. And we're going to get a beginning and an ending product right here on stage. This young lady right here, that's Cassandra Hurth. That's First Lady Cassandra Hurth. Man, you still is out. Junior, take that organ over there. You want anybody to accompany you on those keys over there? What you want? Who you? Yeah. Shannon, come on up here and accompany this guy on these. Now I want to go ahead and let our audience know while you're waiting and while they're getting ready to bring us something and some gospel jazz notes. Want to let you know that next Sunday, that's June the 23rd, that Junior Gator and the New Covenant Life Ministries praise team will be having a concert at 3 o'clock p.m. I want you to make sure that you be there. You saw them on stage about 2 weeks ago, and they've been getting ready to present to you this awesome concert. And I think that's at 7235 Greenbrier Road. Did I get that right? 7235 Greenbrier Road at New Covenant Life Ministries. You need to make plans to be there. They're going to be live and in concert at 3 o'clock p.m. That's on next Sunday. Junior Gator and the New Covenant Life Ministry praise team. Okay, Junior, go ahead, crank it up and work it a while there. Brandon, do what you do, man. Just a note over here. Latasha was just telling me, I was saying, I know as long as I've known, she's been at Salon 22. She started at 18 years old. And she's been there for 16 years. I'm going to let you do the math. She's been at that single place for 16 years, standing and just bringing precious women and anointed women into their beauty. And look like things are shaping up over here real good. I see this taking place right over here. I see this happening before my very eyes. Wow, you're getting close up on this. I mean, bring that thing on in, man. Excellent, excellent. They're just working over there. Now, as soon as our hairstylists get finished over here, then we're going to move into, this afternoon, we have special for you also, our fashion models that are going to be coming on this stage as well. We have men, women, and children fashions that are going to be right here shortly. Maybe about less than probably 15 minutes from where we're speaking right now, about 10 minutes or so. So we want you to get ready and get your pen and your paper ready. I want to let you know that one of our fashions is from here locally, and that is Highly Favored Fashions. Highly Favored Fashions right here in Decatur, Alabama. Some other fashions that are going to be from Atlanta, and some that's going to be from other areas. But most of the fashions that you're going to be looking at here on this stage this evening can be purchased right here locally in Decatur, Alabama. So that's like a wonderful thing. And I want you to make ready. Tomorrow is Father's Day, isn't it? Am I right? Tomorrow's Father's Day? Yeah, tomorrow is Father's Day. So Saturday evening may be a little bit late to get some of the fashions that's going to be modeled by professional model Eric Gray, and as well professional model Mike Clampton is going to be the male models this afternoon, and I know them, and I'm so glad and want to say that I'm glad that I was able to get some people who really know what they're doing when it comes to modeling fashions this afternoon. All right, so y'all stand by. Go ahead, Junior, give us some more. Come on and give him a hand this evening. That's Brandon Kahn. Wow. Wow. Junior, how old are you now, Brandon? 16 years old. 16 years old. Wow. That's quite an accomplishment for a 16-year-old. That's sharp. His technique. Anything you got to say about his technique on those drums?
Well, The only thing I gotta say, he plays just like me. Did y'all notice? No, I'm just kidding.
Awesome technique. And you know that's the truth. He is. That's an awesome technique. That's excellent. Are we ready for our presentation over here, Tasha? Whoa. All right. All right. Let's see that with the glasses, and then let's see it without the glasses. Oh, yes. Okay, back glasses back on. That's right. Give me some music for presentation here. Stand up. All right. Go ahead and get a close-up there. And Tasha, now what did I said I wasn't going to say anything. What did we do? We flipped this in the front and just straight in the back. Turn around there, Cassie. Let's see. Curls on the end. All right. And a lady could do this at home, of course, herself, right? But if you just needed to come in and get this done, it took you less than 15 minutes to get that done. That's right. Turn around. Y'all like that? Come on, let's give her applause this afternoon. This is... Come on up, Latasha. I'm not going to ask you to say anything. Not going to ask you to say anything. But this is Latasha Smith, and she is from Salon 22 in Anniston, Alabama. And that's right. What's that address? What's your address over there? 1300 Greenbrier Deer Road. That's right off of, just turn off of, what's the main street? Quintard, right off of Quintard. Greenbrier Deer Road. And Latasha is the owner, of course, and the stylist there. Let's give them a great applause, and I want to thank them so much. All right? Thank you all so much. All right. Man, we all done yet. This is unbelievable. This is remarkable. Listen, I ain't joking. And this is my show, and I can tell you, I ain't joking. This is some serious stuff right here. April, stand up. Look at that. I mean, move close. Get as tight as you can. That's right. Let the highlights of the blue. And side view. Take your time. You want to tell us something about this hairstyle?
This hairstyle is a short, quick weave, layered quick weave, and we call it the "Take Me to the King" quick weave because Tamala Man, they got that style off Tamala Man, and we have a few highlights at the top to bring it out and taper around the sides and a little flyaway at the top.
Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. LaShondra is proprietor at the Beauty Box. Come on up, LaShondra. She is proprietor at the Beauty Box, and that address is
1409 Kathy Lane, Suite B.
1409 Kathy Lane, Suite B, here in Decatur, Alabama, right off of the Beltline Highway and behind Kentucky Fried Chicken, in the plaza with Williams Books and Supply. And you can get the Tamala Man quick weave. Take me to the... Well, when you start getting hairstyles that say, take me to the king, boy, you know you talking now. I love this. This is awesome. LaShondra, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for preparing to be with us. Latasha, and you didn't get a chance to meet her, but I know that you will. She just did it on a spur of the moment because you were going to be doing both long and hairstyle. But since they were here for a family gathering, she agreed to do that. And I know that you can do it all. And I want you all to know that this is where you're going to go, is to the Beauty Box and see LaShondra. And if you're viewing online now, you've got to tell them that I saw you on the Bountiful Harvest work a miracle before my eyes. And I want you to do the same thing. If you don't know what to ask for and you don't remember what the name of it is, just say, do what you did that day. All right? Yeah, just do it again. Do it again to me. I want to thank you all again. All right. Junior, can you give us something softly while we change our set over here and we're getting ready for our fashions, and our models are going to get live, and they're going to come on this stage. There's going to be a runway for you this afternoon. And boy, you talking about being blessed. You're about to see the ending of what we've already started. Somebody say from head to toe. From head to toe. Oh, Lord, from head to toe. That's how God's going to work with you, from head to toe. Go ahead and crank it up, Junior. right. Excellent. Excellent. Are y'all ready for the fashion in of this evening's show? Are you ready? Are you ready to see these fashions? I'm going to ask Pastor Patrick to come on up and assist me with these lovely ladies that will be making their way down the steps on this runway this afternoon, and he's going to stand there and he's going to assist them. And I want to bring out first this afternoon as you give us some, isn't she lovely? I think that's what we want to do. Yeah, that's what we want to do. And let's get that going. All right. And I'm going to be bringing, first of all, to the stage, Miss Laura Sanchez. She is of highly favored fashions here in Decatur, Alabama. Laura is wearing a one-piece red dress designed by Dorinda Clark Cole of New York. This dress is simple yet elegant. The top is solid, and the bottom is filled with pleats and a sash belt. It is accented with a pair of red ruffled shoes. From head to toe. Next we have coming this evening, come as beautiful as you are, we have Mike. Mike is coming to the stage today. He is wearing a rust barber's jacket designed by Peter of Miami. Mike has accented this jacket with a paisley shirt and with shoes that are various colors by Leonardi of California. Mike accented this jacket with a pair of designer jeans. Come on and give it up for Mike this evening. Suffer little children and forbid them not, for such is the kingdom of heaven. Even our babies must come as beautiful as they are. Aaliyah is coming out wearing a one-strap top with blue jean shorts, and she purchased this at C.W. Price in Atlanta, Georgia. Take your center. Come on in the center. That's right. Go down. Right there in the center, baby. Stop right there. Turn around, Aaliyah. There you are. Come on up, Aaliyah. And she has ended that with white sandals. Second, suffer this little child, who is Kennedy. Kennedy is wearing a yellow and white dress with leggings. This evening, Kennedy has also been outfitted by C.W. Price of Atlanta. Take your stroll down, Kennedy. Stop. Pause. Turn around. Turn around, Kennedy. Come on up, because you as beautiful as you are. And I do believe that that hair. Come back one more time, Kennedy. If you don't mind for a minute. This hair was done by, guess who? LaShondra at the Beauty Box in Decatur, Alabama. Thank you, Kennedy. Next, we have teen. We are our teen and college, preppy, sorority type. This is Bree. Bree is coming to the stage. She is wearing a yellow polka dot sundress designed by Sequin Hearts. Brianna is a sophomore at Jacksonville State University. And Bree says you can shop like this at Belk's in Decatur. Next, we have coming to this stage And we are so honored to have him be here with us. Eric Gray is wearing a contemporary spring sport jacket designed by H&M. He is wearing a tank top by H&M. And this is H&M's spring collection. Eric's pants are yellow denim by Express Shoes, and his shoes by Casual Wear of East Bay. Gentlemen, this is how you dress when you're bountifully blessed. We have other fashions that are coming. Is Laura ready? Laura is re-entering the stage her second time. This time, Laura is wearing a mint green suit designed by Champagne, Italy of California. The jacket consists of ruffles that flow along the neckline, and let us see those cuffs, Laura. And along the cuffs. The skirt is A-line, and she has accented this mint green dress with a pair of silver sequence shoes. If you want to go in on Sunday mornings as you're entering into the presence of the Lord, this is the way you go. Laura has shown us. I want Laura while she's here. Softly. Thank you so much for coming, Laura. Not only have you come to do these wonderful models, but you're also the proprietor of Highly Favored Fashions here in Decatur, Alabama. Is that correct? Correct. And that's located, the address?
1711 Central Parkway, Southwest, Unit M, Decatur, Alabama.
1711 Central Parkway, Unit M, in Decatur, Alabama. And that's also, I think, in that same plaza is Pleasures and Red Elephants. Now, we want you to go over and we want you to visit Laura. Laura is there. Now, we want you to know that the model, Mike, is also dressed from Highly Favorites this afternoon. So, men, this is where you want to go. Of course, you may be closed now. Are they still open now? Closed at 5. But if you're late getting Dad something exciting for Father's Day, I want to make the suggestion today that you go to Highly Favored Fashions and see Laura. And Laura can select something that's excellent for Dad. I want to ask you a little bit, Laura. Now, you know, I have to have others to help me with my dress. There is a men's shirt. Let me ask an audience. What's the name of the shirts? Diego? Do you carry men's Diego shirts?
No, I don't carry Diego. I carry Daniel and Alyssa.
Okay.
And Leonardi.
Okay. And Leonardi shirts. Now, I want the young men to know that I'm filling those shirts. And I want to come down and I want to shop there because someone said if I don't have that in my wardrobe, then I don't have a shirt in my wardrobe. So we're going to have to come over and see you. Lord, I want to thank you so much for coming. Thank you for sharing with us your fashions this afternoon. And listen, audience, those that are here live and those that are streaming, when you go down to Highly Favored Fashions, you be sure that you tell them that you heard about it on Bountiful Harvest. I want y'all to give her a standing ovation this evening for helping us to stay bountifully blessed and beautiful. Thank you so much, Lord. Here is Mike coming to the stage a second time with fashions that are coming from Highly Favored Fashions. He is wearing a window pane suit that's designed by Apollo King of New York. It is accented with a designer shirt designed by Daniel and Elisa of New York. The shirt comes with a matching tie and hanky set. Highly Favored Fashions. Come on and give an applause this afternoon. Now, men, if you want to know how to wear it and to do what Mike did when he did, and I was watching him and I can't do it, you're going to have to see Mike Clompton. So when you go down to Highly Favored Fashions, make sure you see him. Because I like, I ain't. Don't try it. Oh, man, that's awesome. Come on, we're going to go to our next model. Our next model that's coming out is going to be Taffany. Taffany is wearing a salmon halter high-low sundress. This is by Rue 21. She has accented this sundress with Michael Kors wedge heels that can be purchased, or she purchased, at the Lenox Hill Mall in ATL. Thank you, Taffy. Next, we have coming to the stage Miss Tracy Ross. Her fashions this evening is coming from New York and Company, Huntsville, Alabama. This is a white two-piece short set jacket. She has accented it with a salmon blouse and pearl necklace. Tracy has ended her fashions with a pair of heels that are floral, pink and white, salmon and white, and blue. Tracy, thank you so much. Now, if I could have all of my models to come out, if they're ready. I don't know if everyone was ready. I didn't tell them about this, but I wanted them all. While they're getting ready to come out, and they're going to give their bow, I want to bring LaShondra back one more time to the stage. No, Tasha's already gone because I forgot to make mention of something while you were on stage and we're getting ready. I want to thank you all for joining us this afternoon on the Bountiful Harvest Show. Got this one last question for LaShondra. LaShondra, you have a book. Let's come on center stage here so we can be in the light. You have a book that's on Amazon.com, is that right? Tell us about that book.
It is a book of true story about my life, how God has transformed me from the lowest low to where I'm at now, serving Him to the fullest. So I went from a gang leader from a project in Birmingham, Alabama. Now I'm a soldier for Christ. And so it's a very, very, it's a very inspiring book. I had, you can read the preview on Amazon. I had a few people to read the preview today in the salon on our little Kindle, and they was just in tears. They was overwhelmed just by the first 13 pages. So it is a very anointed book.
LaShondra, I think that's awesome. And you're so humble with that because you didn't even say anything about that book. And usually when somebody write a book, they want the world to know. But listen, I want to tell you this evening that you're just blessed and greatly favored by the Lord. Not only that, but the Lord has given you a gift where you can touch, and while you're touching, even if you don't have to say a word to someone, I'm sure that what the Lord has anointed you to do is going to just affect every patron that sits in your chair. I am so godly proud of you. I'm going to put that book and make purchase of it real soon. All right? All right? And it's called Just Standing. And if you're on your computer, you can open up another browser right now. Go ahead to Amazon.com. You know how to do that. Don't click the X because you'll click us off. Just open up another page. Go to Amazon.com. And the name of that book is Just Standing. Just Stand. Just Stand. And the author, of course, is LaShondra Mock. All right? I want you to pick that book up today. And to those in our audience, I would that I'd have known because I'd have had some here this afternoon to give, but I want you to get that book and get it soon. Thank you so much, LaShondra. Stay here on stage with me because we're going to bring those models out. I want everybody that's been a part of this great cast this evening. Can y'all give up one more great Bountiful Harvest applause for this live audience? Aaliyah! and Kennedy, and Brianna, and Miss Taffy, Tracy, Mike, Eric, and Laura. Stand to your feet and give them a great hand. Give them applause. Come on over with me, LaShondra. Join me over here. We'll be right back here next week. We and lovely people like these are always keeping you in our prayers. We're remembering you every day because we know that if we stay together and if we stick together, that we can get a whole lot more done. This is your host from the Bountiful Harvest, meeting you here every week. Don't forget now, July the 6th is going to be our season finale. We're going back to the open mic night. We want you to put this on your calendar, is because out of this studio, we will be giving away a paid trip to Atlanta, Georgia to perform at Atlanta's Green Room with our dear friend and our brother, the beat snatcher, better known as Rick Flo, Ricardo Valentine. That anointed man is going to open his doors so that you can perform live at the Green Room. Now, we have a Green Room in our area, and I don't want you to get yourselves all bent out of shape. I'm talking about the anointed Green Room, the one where the saints of God go and they present their talent before those that want to be blessed by those that are gifted. So from myself, from this great band, from the LRM band, Pastor Patrick, Junior Gator, from LaShondra, from Leah, Kennedy, Bree, Taffy, Tracy, Mike, Eric, and Laura, you have a blessed day. You're bountifully blessed beyond belief. And you can believe that or not. Listen, I want to thank all of y'all that were here. Did y'all enjoy that this evening?